Yeah. Hair flip, yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip, yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on these hoes. Hi.
Hello everyone and welcome back to your boy Sean Davey Way. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content. I come to you with a quick update because Aries Spears, Aries get in the bathtub with your children Spears, has now decided to come forward and respond with these allegations. So without holding you any further, let's jump right into what Aries Spears had to say.
You know, surprisingly, mine's been going pretty well. And
listen, obviously for legal reasons, I really can't talk about anything at this time. But I just more or less want to say to all the loyal listeners, thank you guys for your support and for your love. Listen, this is an extortion case. This is a shakedown. We won't be shaken
Aries
down.
Spears is taking the approach I'm assuming his lawyers is telling him to take. Tiffany Haddish's lawyers have came forward and stated the same thing, that this is a shakedown, yada yada. So now Aries Spears is coming forward and stating that this is a shakedown, which is weird because Tiffany Haddish, in her response to the allegations, she was being careful because she knows this is, you know, an ongoing court thing as well. So she doesn't want to incriminate herself. And it's the same thing with Aries. But Tiffany did not say anything about a shakedown. I don't get why everyone else, Jason Lee, Hollywood Unlocked, even Aries Spears is coming forward stating that this was a shakedown. Tiffany Haddish has not stated one time that this is a shakedown. She did allegedly say exclusively to Hollywood Unlocked that she was being extorted, but she also stated that this is pretty much Aries Spears' fault. She never saw the final product of the video, and she also told Aries Spears to take the video down immediately, and he did not. I'm still confused because Aries is coming forward with the extortion attempt, and Tiffany's more so coming forward stating that this is all Aries' fault, that Aries was instructed to take the video down because of its nature and everything, and he did not do so. So Tiffany is a victim, allegedly, and Aries is supposedly the aggressor or the predator, if you will, but Tiffany is aiming at him and putting the bullseye on his back, and Aries is kind of doing the opposite, like he's not saying anything about Tiffany. So again, I'm confused, but I will keep you guys updated. Aries Spears coming forward with a response. I'm not mad at it, but I am annoyed that he chooses to come forward with this response on his podcast. Now, to some people, they'll say like, hey, why not give himself that clout instead of going to somewhere being interviewed, you know, or anything like that. It's like, why not just do it on your own platform? I get that. But this situation shouldn't have anything to do with clout or money. You can't call people extorters and money grabbers and people are just trying to do this and do that. You're doing the same things. I mean, and you are wrong within what you did. I don't understand why people like Aries keep excusing it and other people keep trying to excuse it as if what happened wasn't wrong. There is no buts. And there's a lot of people that are defending people like Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish that want to state all of this stuff and state like, oh yeah, the video was wrong, it was weird, it was eerie, it was this, it was that. Then they say, but. No, there is no but. Let's look at the issue at hand. Even if the mother did give permission, it's still all wrong. Then lock the mother up too, you know, is how I look at it. We're not going to excuse these people because they feel like it wasn't a big deal. We could have done worse. So since we didn't, we don't deserve to be arrested. You absolutely do. I feel that Aries Spears is trying to keep his enemy closer within this moment because Tiffany is basically pinpointing him. Tiffany is making Aries Spears look like the monster of this situation instead of her. She is pushing the more so of, I know I was wrong for bringing them there, but what transpired after that was all Aries. I had nothing to do with that. The actual crimes were Aries. I didn't commit any crime. Although, Tiffany, again, yes, you did. You brought those children to do what they did. You illegally gave consent for those children to go through what they went through. You showed a young lady how to do sexual things with her mouth. You taught her how to moan. All of those things. What you did was wrong, Tiffany Haddish, and you deserve to go to jail as well. Stop trying to make Aries look like he did all of this stuff on his own. It does not matter what he did because he couldn't have done it without you. He could not have done it, Tiffany, without you. That's why you cannot be excused from this situation. I don't care who you hang out with. I don't care who you give an exclusive to. I don't care about any of those things because it's not going to save you. Everyone is stating that is defending Tiffany, especially Hollywood Unlocked, stating that what type of mother will allow her children to do this? There was no mother present. So nobody gave consent. The person that gave consent was Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany gave Aries consent to do everything that he did with those children, regardless of Tiffany knowing exactly what he was going to do or not. You are on film doing this skit. You are dressed, the child is dressed, and you hand the child to Aries. It does not matter if you did not stay in the room, which makes it worse that you left that child in there unattended. That makes it worse, Tiffany Haddish. That does not make it better. You are still a horrible person. I brought the kids there, but all I did was walk up and hand him the kid. I had no idea what happened after that. You're still pathetic. You're still a horrible person. What you did was degrading, deplorable, all of those things. The only person that gave permission for those things to happen was Tiffany Haddish. So if Hollywood Unlocked wants to know what type of mother would do that, the one with no kids. Tiffany steal your kids, Haddish. She is the one who gave consent. Let's get into Aries Spears' full statement towards the allegations that are against him.
This is an extortion case. This is a shakedown. And I didn't need my lawyer to tell me this, to say this, but, I'm going to echo her words. We won't be shaken down. And believe me, it's bothering me not to talk about the skit because Annie and I have been talking about it. And there's some very valid things I feel like I have to say or want to say, but just can't at this time. And I'm no coward. I'm not running from anything and I'm not guilty of anything. It's the reason why I won't turn my mentions off on my Instagram. It's the reason why, I'm not deleting any of my old posts. And I would love to address it head on. Tony Montana, Scarface, balcony scene, shooting 1,000 Colombians. But I can't. This isn't, and it's paining me to do so because I'm a fighter. I'm not a runner. And my character's being assassinated. Again, I want to address the skit especially, but I just can't. There was a woman who hit me up on Instagram and she wrote me, "Hey, Aries, if you need my help regarding and she also mentions the person's name who's trying to shake us down. As much as I want to expose that, I won't say her name either. But she goes, if you need my help regarding the blank situation, have your legal team reach out to me. I've known this person for over 35 years. They're a huge scammer. I can prove it to you. Here's my number. I will be able to assist you." And I will say this, if you can even dig up the history yourself, but this person has a history of these false accusations. Saying that they've been raped, and it's paining me to do so. They even once blamed the whole entire San Bernardino Police Department for allegedly fondling her and her children at the same time in the same house. Picture that. An entire police department? Come on, man. And what's killing me is, all the people hit me up. At no point there's a little bit of, common sense or red flags or you just, whatever, man. People are just running with this. And it didn't help with the Lizzo thing. So I'm having a bad week. But it be what it be. So again, thank you to the people that support, love, standing by me. I love y'all.
Aries Spears comes forward and basically states that, hey, this woman is a scammer. The mother, Trizah Morris, she's a scammer. She's been doing this for a very long time. He swears he has receipts, yet he states that someone had to come into his DM to let him know how much of a scammer she is, and that they have proof that she's a scammer and that they can help her. Aries, if this woman is so well known for all of these things that you're stating, that she's had these allegations against the San Bernardino Police Department and whatnot, then why do you need this person's assistance? Why even bring them up if you already have such a plethora of proof against this woman? Again, it does not excuse what you did. If you cannot come forward with proof that you have permission from her, so that's why you feel like you were scammed, because she knew everything about this skit and everything. She was there, she was present, she just wasn't on camera, blase. We're all for that. But to just come forward with an obvious go-to, oh, she's a scammer, she's a liar, she's a this, she's a that, you need to prove that. You need to prove it. And that's what you get for going around saying Lizzo's shaped like the poop emoji. You are too. You are too. This ain't got nothing to do with Lizzo. It doesn't. It has everything to do with you and your actions. These people have been trying to get peace with this situation or take care of this situation since 2013, 2014. Cut it out. Stop acting like this just happened this year, that they're only saying something now. They want money. They this, they that. You don't even have any money, Aries. You're broke. You're literally sitting here doing a podcast that you are barely making any income for. You don't have any money. So again, you don't have permission to do what you did with those children. You are wrong. You can try to flip it and turn it and dip it. You go right ahead. You and your attorneys. But if y'all aren't coming forward with any proof that this woman had complete knowledge of what went on with her children, you can keep that, buddy.
You know, surprisingly, mine's been going pretty well. And
listen, obviously for legal reasons, I really can't talk about anything at this time. But I just more or less want to say to all the loyal listeners, thank you guys for your support and for your love. Listen, this is an extortion case. This is a shakedown. We won't be shaking.
Again, that was Aries Spears with his response to these allegations. I'm excited to hear what Tiffany Haddish has to say, which I know is just all going to fall on Aries Spears. She didn't take much part in it besides bringing the children there. Everything else was Aries Spears, although Tiffany was in the skits at the beginning of every single one of them, being a super duper mammy, being just the most gross type of representation for black mothers on the planet. With Tiffany not being a mom at all, I don't understand why she agreed to do a skit like that in the first place. It's not just the through a P-word's eyes, it's also the representation, since all of these black women want to come forward like, oh, she represents us, they're just trying to bring another black person down, another black woman down. Did you see the skit? Did you see how she represented you black women? Did you see how she basically said that y'all are mammies and will drop y'all kids off with anybody as long as y'all get to go meet up with a dude and drink and smoke? That's basically what this skit is. That black women don't take care of their children. Black women don't look after their children. Go and watch it, at least for that. So you can see that she was a horrible representation for you. You shouldn't want somebody representing you like that. And then on top of that, using people's children, doing the things and showing the things that she showed a little black girl that is now a black woman, showing a little black boy things that is now on his journey to becoming a young black man. Yeah, I would think twice before you use this whole because she's black. She's a black woman. This has nothing to do with anything. It does not. Her color does not represent the action. Her color does not represent the behavior. That is all on her. A P word can be in any shape, size, color, nationality, from your favorite person to the most awful person. Being a P word does not have a genuine face. Anybody can be it. I love you all, and until the next video, bye.